There we go. All right, go back to the Streamlabs. Go back to the Streamlabs on the bottom. No, on the bottom, on the bottom. To the application, yeah, on the bottom. No, 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 no. There, right there. Yeah, that one. Connect, or no. No, 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 don't go back. Don't do that, don't do that. Go back to the app. Because that's the one that everything's going to be at. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can see it? Are we good? Okay, on Twitch? Okay, perfect. Go to the, is it live right now? Well, I'm talking about for TikTok. For TikTok. Oh, here we are. There we go, there we go. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Like it's not on.
We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. It's on TikTok. There we go. Perfect, perfect. All right, welcome on into the live, guys. Trying some new stuff out, and we were just at CES. So welcome back in. If you guys are looking to get some new controllers, and if you are tired of stick drift, basically you don't have to deal with it anymore, guys. It's okay. These controllers are made with Hall effect joysticks, so even if you guys get like dirt and debris inside, you will not develop stick drift with us. And it's gonna give you guys better performance while playing games like Call of Duty, Black Ops 6, and especially Marvel Rivals. If you guys haven't seen the latest update for Marvel Rivals, it's actually been super, super sick. They added Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, and a bunch of other people too. So if you guys are gonna be using those support class characters or any of the other ones, you definitely wanna use a Gamesir controller. The reason why is because these are made with official Xbox parts, so you don't have to worry about getting like off-branded parts or anything like that. Made with things that you guys already know and love, but these don't get stick drift. So if you guys get like dirt, Cheeto dust, or anything like that inside, it's not gonna make your controller move in random directions or anything like that. That's because we're the first company ever to patent Hall effect tech for pro controllers. So no matter what happens, you don't have to worry about stick drift, and it's gonna give you guys increased accuracy as well as faster response times. So you guys can actually respond to gunfights way sooner, fire weapons a little bit quicker, especially with the digital trigger stops, and you guys get a bunch of extra goodies with that too. It even comes included with a free month of Game Pass Ultimate. So if you're looking to get a new controller, don't miss your opportunity to get this one now while it is still available, guys. And also, you can take a look in that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of your screen, and here's where you guys are gonna see a full detailed list of everything we have going on today. We have a bunch of controllers and even mobile devices too. So even if you guys play on the go on like your tablet or phone, we have you guys covered completely. So we have a bunch of different tech in there. So yeah, feel free to comment down below. Let us know what games you guys are currently playing and also what platform you are currently on. For me, I play a ton on my PC, and the cool thing about the Khalid RGB that you guys see right now, this one can actually perform on both the PC and on Xbox. So made with official Xbox parts, it even has mechanical buttons. So take a listen, it sounds and feels like a super premium controller. And the LED lights are completely customizable, so you can actually change the different lights via the function key on the bottom of the controller. So definitely don't miss out, guys. It has 4 coil vibration motors on the top and on the bottom. Feels really nice in hands, especially while you guys play competitive games like Marvel Rivals, Black Ops 6, or even if you guys just play games like Rocket League. This is gonna be perfect for those competitive games like NBA 2K, Rocket League, and especially Madden, because those games are gonna be good with like faster response times. So this can go all the way up to 1000 hertz, where an Xbox League controller, which is around $200, can barely do like 125 hertz. You Zone Zero, what's up, bro? Oop, my bad, didn't mean to click. What's going on, homie? What's going on? But yeah, shout out to everybody joining into the live stream. If you are trying to get a new controller, make sure you guys click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of your screen, so that way you guys can see a full detailed list of everything we got going on today. But yeah, if you're tired of overpaying for pro controllers, that's what makes Gamesir way different than all the other devices in the market. And we just started a flash sale for the Khalid RGB, and we only have one controller for as low as $42.50. So if you guys want to pick this one up today on a huge steal, originally it's around $49.99, go ahead and click on that pinned product down below so you guys can grab yours now while it's still available. Oops, there we go. Yeah, it has 2 back buttons on the back, which are completely customizable. You can assign these to be like any button you guys want that's on the controller. So if you guys play Black Ops 6, you can use that for the new Omni movement system or for literally any other games that you guys are using. All mechanical buttons all throughout the controller. So not only does it sounds like a premium controller, and you guys will get faster response times with it. So if you guys are playing games like Marvel Rivals, Black Ops 6, or even Fortnite, this is gonna be a really, really dope controller for you guys. So that's gonna be the Khalid RGB, and right now we have a flash sale going on for it for only $42.50. Keep in mind, this is made with official Xbox parts and materials. So you get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate included, and it's made with those parts you guys already know and love. You don't have to worry about your controller moving around in random directions or anything like that. We were the first company to patent Hall Effect tech for pro controllers. So what that means is these devices don't get stick drift. They stay accurate down to 0.1 millimeters. Anthony Bizot says, does it have stick drift? It doesn't. So these controllers use Hall Effect joysticks. So what makes it different than like a regular joystick is that these use magnets instead of a potentiometer. So no drift whatsoever, even if you guys get Cheeto dust or dirt inside. Can you open that door over there? Yeah. But yeah, guys, and right now we only have one Gamesir Khalid for as low as $42.50. So if you guys want to pick up that one controller for a lower price, now is going to be a great time to pick one up. And if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. Basically, if you guys are playing competitive games like Black Ops 6, NBA 2K, or even Madden, really what you're going for is going to be faster response times. That's what's going to be more critical than sometimes even accuracy. This controller can do 1,000 hertz response rate, and it's going to be faster than an Xbox Elite controller. Xbox Elites usually only go about to like 125 hertz, and that's the same also for regular Xbox controllers. So if you guys want something that's going to perform faster, feel a little bit better with the mechanical buttons, and it's even made with official Xbox parts, you guys don't need to spend hundreds of dollars just to get a pro controller. While the Khalid RGB is only $42.50, where even a regular Xbox controller with literally no extra added features is like 75 bucks. So for me, it's a no-brainer, but if you guys have any more questions, feel free to comment down below. That Gamesir Khalid, we still only got one of them left for as low as 42 bucks. So definitely don't miss out on those while we still got them going on today. And on top of that, you guys can also Google it too. We were the first ones to do Hall Effect tech since 2017 for a pro controller. So if you guys want to get a controller that's not going to get stick drift, this is going to be an awesome option. 2 extra buttons on the back, and you guys can assign this to whatever you guys need to. So if you guys play competitive games like Black Ops 6, Fortnite, or anything like that, where you guys need to be swapping weapons or like changing like your jump button or anything like that, that's what these back buttons and the reprogrammability is going to come into play. And you guys can actually remap the entire controller. Death Not Whalen says Timu at controller. The funny thing about the Khalid is that this thing's actually made with actual Xbox parts. So dirt and debris gets inside. It's also got Hall Effect joysticks, so you don't have to worry about drift anymore. But yeah, feels super nice. It has all mechanical buttons, and it even has digital trigger stops, so you guys can actually fire weapons a little bit quicker. You're not stopping drag. How you not stop drag? What? Def not walling. Def not writing. But yeah, no, if you guys want to save some money, you don't need to spend $200 on an Xbox Elite controller. This thing's only 42 bucks, and we only have one of them left for the moment. And you guys get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate. Like I said, we've been partners with Microsoft since 2017. They partnered up with us because we were the first company to patent Hall Effect tech for pro controllers. So if you guys are tired of your controller always moving around in random directions, made with high quality parts and materials, and it costs less than an official Xbox device. So definitely don't miss out. How do you stop drag? It made sense. How do you stop drag? If you're talking about stick drift is like the common term for it. So if you're a stick drift, it's using Hall Effect tech. So if you get like dirt or debris inside, since we're not using a laser, it's not gonna cake up that laser inside. So you're gonna get accurate readings no matter what from this controller. And I can actually show you the internals too. So this is what the Hall Effect tech looks like. Basically, we have 2 magnets inside the joystick. There's one on the top and one in the bottom. So even if you guys get like dirt or debris inside, it's not gonna cause those magnets to lose connection from one another or interrupt any of the positions. So That's how you get accuracy down to 0.1 millimeters and why our controllers don't get stick drift. And you guys can also Google them too. You can click on that pinned product down below. You don't have to take my word for it. You guys can actually see what our verified customers have had to say. We have hundreds of like 5 to 4-star reviews, and we've just sold over 60,000 units on just TikTok alone within the past like couple months. So if you guys want a controller that's gonna last way longer, this is gonna be an awesome device for you guys. And you also get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate. That's because it's made with official Xbox parts. So the games that I love the most with this one though is definitely gonna be like the Marvel Rivals. It's a lot like Overwatch, so tracking is like a big thing for that game. Black Ops 6 is also a really good one, but I've kind of stopped playing it a whole lot. Defnot Wallen says, okay, so by the looks of it, you can change the joysticks and the faceplate. The Khalid RGB, you can't change the faceplate on it because it has the LEDs attached to it, but the joysticks, you can change it. But with the G7s, these are completely customizable. Right now, this is like our most affordable Xbox controller. This one's usually around the price of like this one's right now $44.99. So yeah, maybe we'll do some flash sales for the G7s if you guys want to try those out. But yeah, definitely don't be overspending for like pro controllers. Like usually they're like $300, $200, literally just for extra back buttons. What separates Gamesir from like Scuff, for example, is our controllers don't get drift. So that means you don't have to go to the store and buy it over and over again. You get all mechanical buttons, high accuracy down to 0.1 millimeters. Well, look who's back. What's up, Ape Allen? Welcome back in, bro. Defnot Wallen says, do any come wireless? Right now, we are working on some wireless controllers. We do have wireless already available for PC users. So if you want a wireless controller, we got the Cyclone 2. This one can do 1,000 hertz wirelessly, and it's one of the only controllers in the industry that can do that. And you guys can feel free to Google that as well. But yeah, that one's gonna be using different joysticks called TMR. They're still electromagnetic, so you won't get stick drift. It just now can do 1,000 hertz completely wirelessly. But yeah, guys, definitely don't miss out on the Khalid RGB. Right now, this one is only $42.50, where for a regular Xbox controller, it's still around 70 bucks. So if you guys want to save money, this is gonna be a dope device for you guys. Ape Allen says G7 Pro looks crazy. Yeah, the G7 Pro looks insane. It's gonna be cool. Has a couple different colorways that's gonna be coming for it. But yeah, guys, if you are looking to grab a new controller from us, make sure you guys are following us. We go live every single day. We do different deals and discounts. Today we're doing like a little bit of a experiment, so make sure you guys are double tapping. Maybe once we get to 5K likes, we can do a pretty juicy flash sale for you guys. So at 5K likes, we can do a sale for maybe the Cyclone. We'll see. Right now, we still have the one Khalid available for only $42.50. So if you guys wanted to pick that one up, you guys only got 1 more minute left of that sale. So shout out to everybody who's been able to pick one up. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys comment down below. Can this Cyclone 2 be wired? Yes. So if you're gonna be using the Cyclone 2, you can use it wirelessly via the dongle on PC, or you can use it with a wired connection. It's just gonna be a USB Type-C port, so you can connect it like that if you want the extra latency, or I guess like the extra faster response times. But yeah, definitely don't miss out, guys. The cool thing about the Cyclone 2 is that it also has turbo modes, so you can actually use it to turn semi-auto weapons into fully automatic. The Khalid is gonna be great for Xbox users. This one doesn't have that turbo mode, but it does have digital trigger stops. Homie says, oh, because I bought it. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, the Cyclone 2 can be wired. If you wanna just have a wired connection with it, you can do it. It's a beautiful controller, dude, it's nice. The Cyclone 2 is like my favorite one. It's the one that I use at the moment. Oh. There we go. But yeah, and right now, guys, the Khalid RGB is only $42.50. We only have 30 seconds left of that flash sale before it does completely end. So if you guys want to pick up this controller, make sure you click on that pinned product down below and go ahead and scroll down so you guys can see what our verified customers have had to say about this controller. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars just for pro features anymore, guys. Where like the Xbox Elite controller is still sold for around like $200 to even $150. You guys can get this one for a fraction of the price at only $42.50. So don't miss out while you guys can pick this one up today while it is still available. You get remappable back buttons, which do help a ton for the new Omni movement in Black Ops 6. Or you guys can just remap any of the buttons to do whatever it is that you guys want. Can you pin a different controller? The Cyclone. Bless me. Thank you. But yeah, guys, the Cyclone 2 right now is still available for a lower price tag. So if you guys wanted to get this controller, now is going to be a really good time to get it. At 5K likes, we are going to do a flash sale for it. At the moment, the Cyclone 2 is only $49.99. You do get TMR joysticks, which offer 1000 hertz completely wirelessly. You get all mechanical buttons and even trigger stops too. With these trigger stops, this is gonna help you guys a ton with competitive games like Black Ops 6, Marvel Rivals, or even if you guys are still playing Battlefield. I've been playing a bunch of Battlefield lately, so I've been having a ton of fun with this controller. It also has 6-axis gyro control, so if you guys want to use this as like to control planes or helicopters or anything like that, you can definitely do that, or you guys can use gyro aiming. So if you guys played like Splatoon or anything like that, you can actually clean up an entire lobby with it if you get good with it. So definitely don't miss out. This one's only $49.99. Keep in mind, an Xbox Elite controller can only do 125 hertz wirelessly, so you do get a ton of latency with that controller, where this one does 1000. So it makes it way easier to respond to gunfights and to just fire weapons a little bit quicker. Mr. Chromosome, he says, can I get a free controller? I don't think so, homie, I don't think so. But I appreciate the gift, bro, appreciate it. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to get this controller, make sure you do click on that pinned product down below. You guys can also take a look to see what our verified reviewers have had to say about the controller. But if you have any questions or if you guys need a replacement, make sure you guys do hit us up. What separates us from even from Scuff and PowerA and all those other companies is the fact that we offer free replacement controllers because we stand behind our product. So if anything ever happens to it, just hit up our support team and we will set you guys up with a replacement device. Right now too, the Cyclone 2 is only $49.99, where regular controllers are still available for around like 70 bucks to even like $200 for a pro device. If you guys want to save money, the Cyclone 2 is going to be a fraction of the cost of all the other devices. Mechanical buttons, which is going to sound and feel premium, but you guys get a ton of extra features like trigger stops, 1000 hertz, a low latency gaming, wirelessly now, and you guys get turbo function. So you can actually turn semi-auto weapons into fully automatic. Marijuana Lover says PS5 controller is better and looks cooler. So the cool thing about that is the PS5 controller literally only does 125 hertz whenever you have it stock. So this is gonna go all the way up to 1000 completely wirelessly. This one also has trigger stops and 2 extra back buttons. PlayStation also just recently raised the price of their normal controller all the way up to $75. This one is still only $49.99. So the biggest complaint with PlayStation controllers is the fact that they still get stick drift after how long, 4 to 5 years that the PS5's been out. This is using TMR joysticks that get no stick drift whatsoever. I got the Victrix Pro BFG. Yeah, sweet, bro, sweet. I'm not super into Victrix Pros. I think they look really, really nasty as a controller, but these are gonna have 1000 hertz response rates and you get trigger stops with them too. But the Victrix isn't super bad. I just wish they weren't overly priced and they came with the Hall effect technology or electromagnetic tech in the joysticks. But yeah, guys, right now the Cyclone 2 is only $49.99, where our competitors like Xbox and PS5 are like $75, or even like the Xbox Elite controller, which is still like 150 bucks. If you guys don't want to break the bank for pro gaming, this is not only going to give you guys better response times, but higher accuracy as well. Hall effects are like 30 bucks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, Hall effects are like 30 bucks, but this controller is going to be using TMR joysticks. The biggest difference between Hall effect and TMR has less power consumption, so this one can now do 1000 hertz completely wirelessly. And it's one of the only controllers in the entire gaming industry that can actually do that. So that's what the big hoopla about the Cyclone 2 is, and the fact that you still get features like turbo, you get mechanical trigger stops and you get turbo functions, so you can actually turn semi-auto weapons into fully automatic. So there's a reason why Gamesir's here to begin with, and why some of the biggest companies in the world like Marvel and Xbox have decided to partner up with us. So if you guys are looking to get a new controller, definitely pick this one up today. Let me read this. Now acknowledge the fact that it only has 2 back paddles. Yeah, it only has 2 back paddles, but all the buttons are completely remappable and macro programmable. So if you guys want to make them be like a combination of keys, you can do that. So say that you guys play games like Mortal Kombat or anything like that. If you don't want to do like back left B or back left X, you can just assign that to be like a back button input. So super customizable controller. Can I get a free controller, please? No way, Jose. Trippy Main says, which one do you recommend for real? So it depends on the platform you're on. I play mostly on PC, so the Cyclone 2 is my favorite controller at the moment. But if you guys are on Xbox, I would recommend picking up the Khalid RGB with us today. This one's a pretty dope controller, but it just depends on the platform you're on. So if you're on PC users do have wireless 1000 Hz response rate. Script says, Gamesir sent me one for a video. Indeed, W controller, I like it. Shout out to the homie Script, guys. Victrix comes with 4 paddles and feels pretty good if you have the money. Yeah, but that's the thing though, is that it's still overly expensive. Right now, we're working on the G7 Pro right now. This one's gonna have 4 back paddles as well, but 1000 Hz wirelessly and with a wired connection. So we're working on 4 back paddles, but this one, I think the G7 Pro is gonna be like around like the $80 to even like $70 range. So I'd rather just wait on the G7. I'm on the Series X. If you're on the Series X, bro, definitely get the Khalid RGB. Khalid RGB has Hall effect joysticks. It's accurate down to 0.1 millimeters, and you also get digital trigger stops. Do they work on PS5? We don't have any controllers that are like authorized, PlayStation authorized, but if you have like a controller converter, then you can use them. But you have to have a controller converter. We just have no permission from Sony's just yet. It's not in the shop. It should be. Just click on that pinned product down below. Cyclone 2 is only $49.99. When is the 4 back paddle dropping? When do we have a set date? Not really. Right now it's looking to be around like March-ish, around that time frame, but it's not coming out until it's like completely ready. Because it all has to do with like our supply chain. We want to like release the controller when it's completely ready. That way if like something happens with somebody's controller, we can easily just send them a replacement because our supply chain was like tip top. So that's why it's taking a little bit, but it's worth it. It's gonna be worth it. And right now too, guys, the Cyclone 2 is only $49.99. You get TMR joysticks, which can now do 1000 Hz wirelessly and with a wired connection, macro programmable back buttons and front facing buttons as well. And you also get 0 stick drift whatsoever. So only $49, where even for regular devices, it's like 70 bucks. So you guys save a ton. The cool guy says, I have one. I have one of y'all's controllers and it's amazing. That's what's up, the cool guy. The username checks out. Mr. Chromosome says, I have nothing, please. That's okay, brother, that's okay. Just make sure you guys are following us and make sure to double tap the screen as well. Once we get to 5K likes, we are gonna do a flash sale for the Cyclone 2. So if you guys are looking to get a new controller with us today, just double tap the screen and we'll get you guys hooked up. Trippy Main says, do you have any promos? Besides the one I just said right now. If you guys double tap, we'll get some more deals for you guys. That's essentially how all of our live streams go. We go live every single day. So if you guys ever wanna get like thumb grips or anything like that, or even like new anti-friction glide rings, we have all that available in that golden shopping cart in the bottom left corner of your screen. So the Cyclone 2 is going to be a best controller if you guys are playing on PC, mobile devices, or even on Nintendo Switch. Ninja says, I may get it next time I get stick drift. Bro, it's worth it, it's worth it. And if you're using like a normal controller, you'll probably get stick drift pretty soon, but fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. Make sure if you are gonna be getting a new device with us, comment down below what games you guys are playing and also what platform you're currently on. That way it can hook you guys up with what's gonna be the best controller for you individually. Tremaine says, yeah, I'm looking to get that controller today. It's worth it, bro. Just make sure you guys are double tapping. We'll do some stuff at 5K likes. This is a dope controller though. If you guys do play games like Marvel Rivals, the joysticks are completely customizable. You can actually make your own custom response curve and you can lower the dead zones to even like have reverse dead zones if you wanted to do that, which actually does come in handy, to be honest. Please, can I get a free controller? Mr. Chromosome, homie, you can't, homie. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I gotta do it, I gotta do it. There we go. It's a good controller, not gonna lie. I got one, they're a lot better than the original controller. Shout out to the homie Gavin Chico, guys. Yeah, if you guys want something that's actually gonna last longer than a regular device, our controllers are actually known to, like, even if you guys are like rage monsters, we build them with natural flex points. So let me actually get this pulled up on my device. But yeah, we build them with natural flex points. So if you guys like throw them on the ground or anything like that, they're gonna flex to preserve the motherboard from chipping or cracking. So let me find this video for you guys. Here we go. So if you guys don't want your controller to break on y'all, the cool thing is if you drop it, throw in a bag of Cheeto dust or whatever you guys want, it's actually gonna last a super long time, so check it out. So, shout out to the homie Hunter for making this video. He's not attached with Gamesir, he just kind of likes breaking things on his account, but our controller was something he couldn't break. So as you guys can see, it still works super perfectly, and shout out to the homie Hunter for making that video. But yeah, if you are looking to get a new device with us, don't miss out on it. Read these comments. Does it work with PS5? Right now we don't have any controllers that work on PS5. Just make sure that you, if you are gonna use it on PS5, just get like a controller converter and then you can. We don't have any PlayStation authorized devices at the moment. I'm gonna stick around for a deal before I buy. No worries, homie. Can I have 10 controllers for free? No way, Jose. W patience, right? But yeah, guys, don't miss out, don't miss out. Right now we are at 2K likes. We're at 2K likes. Once we get to 5K likes, we are gonna do a flash sale for this Cyclone 2 right here. The Cyclone 2 also comes in 2 different colorways. You guys can get it in a black or in a white. My personal favorite is the black one, but no shame if you go for the white one. They have like a translucent trigger, but this is gonna be a trigger stopper. It does, you guys can use Hall effect triggers or you guys can use the micro switch option. So, whether you guys play competitively or if you guys play racing games, we got you guys completely covered. And these triggers are customizable as well. You can change the dead zones on them and the response curve as well. But yeah, I'm gonna read these comments. Mine just arrived? Heck yeah, bro, heck yeah. And make sure you guys comment down below. Let us know what games you guys are playing and also what platform you are currently on. That way I can figure out what's gonna be the best controller for you guys individually. Script says, have a good day, my man. You're doing great. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, Script. But yeah, guys, make sure to double tap that screen. We are at 2K likes. Once we get to 5K, we will do a pretty sick, juicy deal for y'all. The Cyclone 2, for my people on PC, what makes this controller way better than like a Scuff or even like the Xbox League controller is the fact that this does not get stick drift ever. We're using TMR joysticks, which also now allow 1000 Hertz, which is super low latency gaming, wirelessly. And it's actually one of the only controllers in the entire industry that can actually do that. And you guys can feel free to Google that as well. We also have a bunch of different reviews for these controllers, so feel free to click on that pinned product down below and scroll down. If you guys ever need a replacement controller, we do offer free replacement devices with a lifetime warranty. Only $49.99 for the Cyclone 2. And basically what makes the joystick way different than like a regular controller's joystick is these are gonna be accurate down to 0.1 millimeters. So if you guys play games like Black Ops 6, Marvel Rivals, Rocket League, or anything like that where you need fine-tuned movements, this is gonna be the best controller for that especially. Even if you guys play the new Skate game, this is actually pretty great for getting those hard to get tricks. True Remain says, does that controller, not gonna get stick drift either, Khalid? Yes, yeah. So with the Khalid RGB, this is using Hall effect joysticks. So this one also will not get stick drift. These, the TMR and Hall effect sticks, these are both electromagnetic joysticks. So we're using magnets instead of a laser. So that's what separates Gamesir from all the other controller companies. We were one of the first people literally ever to do that for a pro controller. And that's the biggest reason why Microsoft partnered up with us. And you guys can also feel free to Google that. Like if you guys ever feel hesitant, anything like that, feel free to Google it. Made with official Xbox parts and materials, and you even get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate included. So, super high quality controller. You get digital trigger stops with this guy, and accuracy down to 0.1 millimeters also with the Hall effect joystick. It just has a different response curve with the Hall effect sticks and the TMR. The TMR is gonna be a little bit more linear. But if you guys are looking to get a new device, right now this one, for the Cyclone 2, it's only $49.99. And at 5K likes, we're gonna do a huge flash sale for it. So definitely don't miss out while it is still available. If you guys play games like Marvel Rivals, I do recommend adjusting the reverse dead zones. It makes it way easier to be precise with your movements, especially if you guys use like an aim trainer like Aim Labs or I can't remember the name, Kovacs, or if you guys use Kovacs. Kovacs is the one that I use mostly. But yeah, feel free guys. Make sure if you do want to get this device, you guys do get 2 different options to choose from. You can either get like the standard edition, which just comes with the controller itself, or you can get the bundle, which is gonna have the charging stand. I do recommend the charging stand. It does feel really nice in hands. It's all metal as well, so super high quality. And it also comes with the dongle right here. So you can attach the dongle straight into the charging stand, and that way you guys get that easy, smart auto on and off feature. So it's great whenever you guys are playing games. It also has all mechanical buttons, so this device is gonna sound and feel like a premium device. So if you guys are looking to get a new controller from us, feel free to comment down below and let me know what platform you guys are playing from. The Cyclone 2 is using all TMR joysticks, and it's one of the only devices in the entire industry that can actually do 1000 Hertz wireless gaming. And with that guys, this is gonna help a ton with Black Ops 6, Rainbow Six Siege, or games like Rocket League. In a game like Rocket League or even like Madden NFL, you need faster response times to make animations play a little bit faster, or just have more control over your character or car in Rocket League's instance. So with Rocket League, you can actually perform aerials a little bit easier. And in games like Rainbow Six Siege, you can actually respond to gunfights sooner. So really, really great controller. You will actually feel the difference in terms of response times, and especially in accuracy with these joysticks. So if you guys have been using a regular controller or even an Xbox Elite, I do recommend switching over to a Cyclone 2. Instead of you guys spending $200 on a pro device, this is only $49.99. It's more affordable than a regular Xbox controller, and it actually is gonna give you more performance as well. So if you guys have any more questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. If you also click on that golden shopping cart in the bottom left corner of your screen, you can actually take a look at all the different devices we got going on today. So if you are tired of overpaying for like mobile device controllers or anything like that, we do have a G8 Plus available for you guys. So y'all have them on Amazon. We do have some on Amazon, but if you want the best deals, we can actually do that on our TikTok right now. So right now we're looking to do some flash sales at 5K likes for the Cyclone 2. So I know on our Amazon, everything's still at full retail price. So if you guys want to save some money, it is going to be over here. And also too guys, if you guys want to check out all of our other devices, we have a bunch of other things, not just PC controllers. So if you're on Xbox, the best controller for y'all will be the Khalid RGB. This is made with official Xbox parts, hence why we can legally use that Xbox logo. It's all mechanical buttons and even digital trigger stops too. This controller is Microsoft authorized. We've been partners since 2017, and you'll also get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate with it. So if you guys want to save some money and get a controller that actually costs less than a regular device and offers 0 stick drift, the Khalid RGB is going to be an awesome option for you guys. Only $49.99, and it's also completely customizable with the LED lights. So it's got around like 50 million colors to choose from. So definitely don't miss out while it is still available. And if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. Show. Oh, and guys, we have 2 sales for the Khalid RGB right now. We have them as low as $42.50. So make sure you guys are double tapping that screen. And if you also want to see what all of our verified reviewers have had to say, make sure you click on that pinned product down below and go ahead and scroll down to see what our verified customers got to say about our controllers. But yeah guys, shout out to everybody who's been able to pick up a new device with us. If you have any questions, let me know. This is not, why is it not $5? Bro, because that's way too cheap, bro. Right now, the cheapest controller you guys can get from like any of our competitors essentially is only like a $70 Xbox controller. This device is literally only $42 at the moment. So if you guys want to save some money, definitely go ahead and grab this one while it's still available. And if you guys are hesitant, I totally get it. You can also click on that pinned product down below and just scroll down to see what our verified customers have had to say. We've had over like 300 for the Khalid with nothing but 4 to 5 stars. So if you guys are playing on any platform or playing any specific games, let me know and I can figure out what's gonna be the best controller for you guys individually. At the moment, we only have 2 Khalid RGBs available for as low as $42 at the moment. So definitely guys, if you wanna act on it, now's the best time to grab them. They have customizable triggers. You guys can actually change the dead zones on these guys, and you can actually assign a digital trigger stop. So you can actually fire weapons a little bit faster. C. Rolla says, can you see my question? No. Oh, he says, can you answer my question? Well, I can't see it. So try re-asking it. Chris says, which one do people mostly buy, like the best selling? The best selling right now is gonna be the Khalid RGB for Xbox users. The G7 SE was like technically our best seller, but this came out like 2 years ago. The Khalid RGB is actually the upgraded version of the G7. So this one has all mechanical buttons, upgraded Hall effect joysticks, and a little bit faster response rate system inside. So I would recommend getting the Khalid. Poop says, I didn't get a G7 HE for Christmas, unfortunately. That's terrible, Poop. That's terrible, bro. Is there any way we can connect this to a PS5? So with the Khalid RGB, this is actually designed and authorized for Xbox only, but if you have a controller converter, then you can. But that's a completely separate device. This is only made for Xbox and for PC. Did you go to CES? I didn't, bro. I wish I did. I wish I did. I didn't go to CES. But it looked like a freaking blast though. Chris says, what about the newest one, or is that the one? So this is gonna be our newest Xbox controller. It's called the Khalid RGB, but we are working on some new ones too. And also guys, this one's only gonna be available for as low as $42.50, and we have only about 2 of these guys left. So if you guys wanna save some money, what separates this from a regular Xbox controller is the fact that it doesn't get drift, and it also offers faster response times. Regular Xbox devices cap out at like 125 Hertz. This can go all the way up to 1,000. It's also made with Xbox parts, so you don't have to feel like you're getting an off-brand controller or anything like that. And you also get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate. We partnered up with Microsoft back in 2017, and you guys can feel free to Google that. The reason why they partnered up with us and vice versa is because we're the first company to patent Hall effect tech for pro controllers. So if you're tired of getting stick drift, definitely go for Gamesir. We've been doing it since 2017. Are y'all gonna make a controller that works on Xbox with actual trigger stoppers? Can you make it cheaper? Probably not. Not the Khalid. This one's actually already affordable. Not to brag, but I got the G7 HE for Christmas. My replacement controller's on the way. That's what's up, bro. Any Cyclone 2 good? Cyclone 2 is amazing. If you're on PC or play Nintendo Switch, or if you're just on mobile devices, Cyclone 2 is amazing. It's one of the only controllers in the industry that can do 1,000 Hertz completely wirelessly. Any Gamesir controller we can connect a PS5 without another device? No. Right now we have no PS5 authorized Gamesir controllers, unfortunately. Maybe things will change soon. Just make sure you guys are following us and just keep your fingers crossed. Are y'all? Are y'all gonna make a controller that works on Xbox with actual trigger stoppers? Yeah. Chris says, can you use regular Xbox controller grips, or does it have to be the grips you guys sell? So yes, regular Xbox controller grips will not work. The reason why is because we use the same diameter joystick as a PlayStation controller. So I actually do recommend picking up our Gamesir thumb grips instead. These are only about like $10.99, and you get 4 different variations for them, and they're made with very similar materials as like Control Freaks or other controller grips. Is this Squid Games? No, this is the Krusty Krab, guys. Ape Allen says, is it common issue for the triggers to break? Not at all, not at all. If you're running into that issue, all you have to do is just hit up our support team and we'll send you a replacement controller. We don't charge replacement fees. We don't ask you to send it back and then we'll repair it. We'd rather just send you a new controller. So if you guys ever run into any issues, just hit up our support team. The other one you said to get. This is the Khalid RGB. This one's only $42.50. If you're looking for the Cyclone's gonna start at 5K likes. Poop says, do you have any controllers with mouse click triggers? We do. If you want mouse click triggers, go for the Cyclone 2. Right now it's only $49.99 and it can do 1,000 Hertz wirelessly. This is for the Xbox Series X. Yes, the Gamesir Khalid works on Xbox Series S, X, or even on Xbox One. It also works on PC as well, but Let me know what games you guys are playing and what platform you're on, and that way I can tell you what's going to be the best controller for you individually. Because I do play like with these controllers on like different platforms. So if you're playing on Nintendo Switch, I do recommend going for the Tarantula Pro. Reason being is because this one can actually swap from Nintendo button layout to Xbox button layout pretty easily. So if you guys play on multiple platforms, this is the best controller for it. Is the Cyclone for Xbox? No. The Cyclone's only available for PC, Nintendo Switch, and mobile devices. So if you're wanting something for Xbox, go for the Khalid RGB. Right now, you guys only have about like 3.5 minutes left before, oh, we already lost one of the Khalid RGB, so we have only one more left for as low as $42.50. Roro said, wait, hold on, let me read these comments. Poop says, are there any Xbox Magic controllers with mouse click triggers? Not right now. Not right now that's available. Roro says PS5. Right now we have no PS5 controllers, Roro. Unfortunately, homie. Chris says, so if the controller breaks or has an issue, we can contact your support team and we'll get a new one for free. Yes, that is what you heard from me, and that is the truth. That's what separates Gamesir from like Scuff, PDP, and all the other controller companies. We actually stand behind our product, so if yours breaks, that's on us. We'll send you a new controller. You just gotta let us know. Trippy Main says, just cop. Shout out to the homie Trippy Main, bro. Shout out to the homie. Right now, guys, it's only $42.50 for the Khalid RGB. We have only one more left for this flash sale, and you guys get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate included with your purchase. So if you guys are tired of getting off-branded parts and materials, you guys can be rest assured this is made with Xbox parts, guys. It's not gonna be made with like any Temu controller parts. You get all mechanical buttons and even Hall effect joysticks. And I had a $10 coupon. That's what's up, Trippy Main. Yeah, guys, if you have any coupons, make sure you click on the top left corner of your screen and claim and apply it to your order today. What separates the Khalid RGB from a regular controller from like Microsoft is the fact that this does not get stick drift whatsoever. We were the first company back in 2017 to patent Hall effect tech for pro devices. So even if you guys get like Cheeto dust, dirt, or debris inside, you guys will never have to deal with stick drift. And it's also gonna stay accurate down to 0.1 millimeters. So way better for Black Ops 6, Rainbow Six Siege, and a bunch of other competitive games. Especially if you guys are playing Marvel Rivals, this device is gonna help you guys a lot with tracking. It's a lot like Overwatch, so tracking movements, especially if you guys are going for headshots, is gonna be key, and these controllers help a ton with it. These can do 1,000 hertz response time, so super low latency gaming compared to an Xbox Elite controller, which is capping out at like 125 hertz. So the higher the number, the better the response times. The Khalid can do 1,000. And if you guys want to pick one up, we are doing a flash sale on it for as low as $42.50. I think we're running pretty low on that flash sale. We have only about one more minute before it's completely over. So if you guys been wanting to get the Khalid RGB, we have only one more minute before that sale is completely done. You get extra buttons on the back, digital trigger stops, and all mechanical buttons. So shout out to everybody who's getting a new Khalid RGB with us. And at 5K likes, we are gonna do another flash sale for the Cyclone 2, guys. So make sure you guys are double tapping the screen so we can get them started for y'all. If you guys play games like Marvel Rivals, Black Ops 6, or even Rocket League, the key to all those games is gonna have a faster response time. So if you guys can react to situations faster, it's actually gonna help you guys perform a little bit better. These devices offer 1,000 hertz gaming, super low latency compared to regular Xbox devices, and even a $200 scuff. Those controllers are gonna cap out at like 125 hertz, so you guys get way more for way, way less. And it's made with parts that you guys already know and love from Microsoft. So if you guys want to Google it, feel free. 2017 was the year that we partnered with Microsoft, so now these are made with official Xbox parts, and you get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate included with the device. So super sick deals and discounts today, guys. And the sale for the Khalid RGB just went away, guys. So shout out to everybody who's able to pick up a Khalid RGB with us for a lower price. But now if you guys want to get the Cyclone 2 at a discount, make sure you guys are clicking on that screen. That way we can get to 5K likes, guys. You can also take a look at our golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of our screen. That way you guys can see all the other deals and discounts we do have available as well. And shout out to the homie Chris for showing all the love and support with the gifts. Can you change the pin controller? Cyclone. Yeah. Or, yeah, Cyclone. But yeah, guys, and right now too, the Cyclones do come in 2 different colors, so you guys can actually get it in a white and in a black colorway, which I don't know. There it is. So yeah, you got 2 different colors to choose from. What makes the Cyclone 2 a really dope controller is the fact that it's only $49.99 compared to most pro controllers in the industry that are going for like $300, sometimes even $200. This is one of the only controllers that is using TMR joysticks, and why that's important is because this is gonna offer super low latency gaming. Only controller in the gaming industry that can do 1000 hertz response rate completely wirelessly, and you guys get trigger stops to fire one faster. Chris says, do you have one yourself? Hell yeah, I do. So I actually I kind of flip-flop. I get to use these controllers a little bit early. So I've been using the Cyclone 2 a bunch, but I always have been swinging back to the Tarantula Pro, mostly because I play a lot on my Switch and on my PC. So for me, it's very wishy-washy which one's my favorite. I'm always bouncing between them depending on the platform. But if you guys are playing on PC, I do really recommend the Cyclone 2. It feels way, way fast. The mechanical trigger stops are also really, really good on this controller as well. You guys can fire weapons way quicker using it. And with TMR sticks, like I said, it's one of the only controllers in the entire industry that can do 1000 hertz wirelessly. So that helps a ton while playing games like Marvel Rivals, Black Ops 6, or even Rocket League. So if you guys have any more questions for me, feel free to comment them down below, guys. C. Rolla says, make one like this that worked for Xbox, I def would buy. Yeah, if you're looking for an Xbox controller just like this, just make sure you guys are waiting up. We got some new stuff coming on the way, so don't miss out, guys. Don't miss out. G7 Pro is going to be our newest device, but you will have to wait a little bit for it. But yeah, guys. And if you have any more questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. And you guys can also click on that pinned product down below to see what our verified reviewers have to say about these controllers. You guys get trigger stops that can help firing weapons faster, and all mechanical buttons too. So if you guys are looking to get a high quality controller that's not only gonna feel good, but also perform better than like a $200 controller, this is gonna be an awesome device for you guys. C says, what are the G7's Pro features? So basically the G7 Pro is gonna be offering TMR joysticks, so faster gaming, lower latency, and wirelessly at that. You also will be getting 4 back buttons too. So we've heard everybody complaining about only 2 back buttons, and that's what's cool about Gamesir. We actually pay attention to you guys. So 4 back buttons is coming in the G7 Pro, and let me make sure I'm not mistaken. I know that there's a lot of new stuff. Okay, yeah, and trigger stops too. So, but yeah, that's essentially what we're putting in the G7 Pro. There's also gonna be some newer things happening. Just make sure you guys are following us. We're gonna have a bunch of new details coming in the future. We don't have an exact release date for the G7 Pro because we wanna release it when it's completely done. We don't wanna have people run into issues where like the controller's messing up and then we have to make them pay for repairs and stuff. So we'd rather have the controller work as soon as you guys get it. Did you turn off the software? You did. It's gone on the bottom. That one, yeah. There you are. Yeah, don't delete that one. Or did it turn itself off? Oh, that's so weird. That's all good though. W, does it work for Xbox? Yeah, bro. That's kind of the whole point of the G7. You know what I mean? It's gonna be our new flagship controller for Xbox. So, and we're also gonna have another one come too. So if you guys want like an asymmetrical design controller for your Xbox, the Tarantula Pro will be coming very soon for you guys. And surprisingly, Microsoft is cool with extra buttons. So you guys will actually be able to remap these extra buttons on the Tarantula when you guys do get it. So that's gonna be actually pretty sick. So I'll definitely buy the G7 Pro. It's gonna be pretty badass, bro. It's gonna be pretty badass. I can't wait till it hits the market, like for real. It's gonna change the way a lot of people play. And on top of that too, guys, if you are tired of stick drift, if you've never heard of Gamesir, that's basically our bread and butter. If you're tired of drift, you never have to experience it with our controllers. We were the first company to patent Hall effect technology for a pro device. So that means that even if you get like Cheeto dust or dirt and debris inside, you don't got to deal with drift. We're using electromagnetic joysticks. So higher accuracy, even down to 0.1 millimeters. And with our new Cyclone 2, it can now do 1000 hertz completely wirelessly, which is a first for the entire gaming industry. So if you guys want games like Marvel Rivals, Black Ops 6, or even Fortnite, this is gonna be a really dope controller for you guys. I disappeared.
Get too much source, but
What did you do?
I did some ugly way.
There we are. And shout out to Gamesir Store US. Just got another gifter, guys. So yeah, make sure if you guys want to pick up this controller, the Cyclone 2 right now is only $49.99. And you guys can also click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of the screen to take a look at all of our other controllers as well. Chris says, I heard that it's wired and it's faster response time. Does it also have fast response for wireless? Yeah, so like, to be honest with you guys, no matter what you do, no matter how good technology gets, wired connections are always gonna be like the best. Like it's always gonna be like tip top. But the cool thing about our like the Cyclones, you guys can even look it up online too. These can now do 1000 hertz wireless gaming. So it's still gonna offer crazy low latency gaming. But if you want to have it be even faster than that, go for a wired connection if you're using the Cyclone 2. Because I believe with a wired connection, readings have been like at like 1,100 to like 1,200, where wirelessly it's been at like 1,050, 1,100, somewhere around there. So, or just wired. And shout out to Chris for sending all the love, bro. Rude says, why does the volume sound weird with headset on the Khalid? If your volume is sounding weird on your Khalid, try re-downloading Gamesir Nexus software on your Xbox or on your PC, and then check to see if you have a update that you haven't downloaded for your controller. So make sure you download Gamesir Nexus software and update it. But if it doesn't show that you don't have an update available for you, also try re-downloading Gamesir Nexus. We had like an issue like 3 months ago, but I don't think people should be dealing with it no more. No worries, Rude, no worries, homie. But yeah, guys, Cyclone 2 right now is gonna be using TMR joysticks. It's gonna do 1000 hertz completely wirelessly and offer increased accuracy. So if you guys are playing games like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch, where you guys need like a lot of, basically for those games, you need tracking, which is what's gonna help the most because a lot of characters are gonna be jumping around all over the place. So this is what's gonna help a ton. You can even change your reverse dead zones that can help like engage like into gunfights and stuff like that. I do also recommend turning on the micro switch triggers. So if you guys are gonna be playing FPSs, this is gonna help you guys fire weapons a little bit faster, and you guys get turbo functions with the Cyclone. So the Cyclone can actually turn semi-auto weapons into fully automatic. So if you guys are playing Fortnite, you can also assign that to crouch. So it's a lot harder for people to get a headshot on you. Chris says, oh, so there's updates for Gamesir controllers too, just like regular Xbox controllers? Yeah. So the cool thing about our controllers and like what separates the updates from other devices is our controllers come with their own software, so you can actually change your response curve for the joysticks or just the dead zones entirely, and you can remap all the buttons on the controller. So with the Cyclone 2, all these buttons are actually macro programmable. So say you're playing games like Mortal Kombat and you don't want to do like a back left X or back left B while playing like a bunch of different characters, you can actually assign your back buttons or these front facing buttons to do that combination for you. So that way you're just performing combos, you know what I mean? I got mine for Christmas. Shout out to the homie Kurt Casper, bro. Kurt Casper says, only with high response you can't use headset. Not true. If you're gonna be using high response time and a headset, make sure your controller is completely updated. So Kurt Casper, make sure you download Gamesir Nexus software. Gamesir Nexus software and update the firmware of your device. Because if your headset's not allowing you to use the higher response times, you need that update, the newest updates. And also too, guys, feel free to click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of the screen if you guys want to see all the different deals and discounts we have available right now. If you are tired of constantly getting stick drift, that's what's so sick about our devices, is they have electromagnetic joysticks that don't get zero drift whatsoever because we're using magnets. Kurt Casper says, software says no headset at 1,000 hertz. You need to update your software, homie. But also make sure that you're reading the warning right, because it doesn't say no headset at 1,000 hertz. It says experimental feature. So the experimental feature, it is experimental, but it does work at 1,000 hertz. How do I download the software on Xbox? It's available in the Microsoft Store. So same way you go to like download anything else, just go to the Microsoft Store and you should find it. It's called Gamesir Nexus software. 8 Balance says, great customer service, my replacement is coming soon. Shout out to the homie Ape Allen, bro. Chris says, how much updates do y'all make? Like every week or months? It kind of depends. We try to keep the updates as like an on-needed basis, but sometimes we need to do like a hot fix or anything like that. So it really just depends. If you want to stay updated though, you can actually join our Discord, and there we let you guys know like more in-depth details on like what the updates are exactly for and when they're going to be coming out as well. So go to our Discord if you want to have like more in-depth details. I'll move that over here. No worries, no worries. And Chris says, Jess says, is this better than the Xbox Elite? 1,000%. Yeah, and can you switch over to the Xbox, or to the Khalid? And keep in, oh, we got 6K likes, so we can actually do the sale for the Cyclone.
I just tried that to please. So after that,
Okay. No worries, guys. So we're gonna actually do a flash sale for the Khalid. So the homie Jess says, is this better than the Xbox Elite? Yes, especially with the Khalid RGB. Basically, what separates our controllers from like Microsoft's devices is the fact that our controllers don't get stick drift. These are using Hall effect joysticks, which are electromagnetic. So even if you guys get like dirt or debris inside, it's not gonna mess with the magnet inside that is calculating the position of the joystick. So it's also gonna offer increased accuracy down to 0.1 millimeters. So it's really good for Black Ops 6, Marvel Rivals, and especially games like Fortnite. So if you guys go for headshots, this even has 1,000 hertz response rate, where an Xbox Elite controller can only do 125 hertz. Right now, guys, the Khalid RGB is on sale for as low as $42.50, and we only have 2 of these guys left at the moment. Orphan says, any Xbox wireless controllers yet? We are working on them. Right now, we have the G7 Pro. It doesn't have an official release date just yet, but we are working on wireless. Kurt Casper says, I use a wireless headset. Perfect, Kurt. Then yeah, you shouldn't have to deal with it then, homie. Root says, I have Khalid and controller and no stick drift is crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you don't want to deal with stick drift, this is going to be a dope controller. And also too, guys, you don't have to feel like you're getting an off-brand device. We are official partners with Microsoft. So this is made with actual Xbox parts, and you do get a free month of Game Pass. You guys can feel free to Google it. We partnered up with Microsoft back in 2017, and that's because we were the first ones to patent Hall effect tech. So super high quality controllers made with parts you guys already know and love, but instead of you guys spending $70 on a regular controller with no extra added features, this one is only $42.50, and there's only 2 of these controllers left. We also only have about like 8 minutes left of those sales too. Just as I don't like how it only has 2 paddles, I need 4. Yeah, if you need 4, the cool thing about this controller is all these buttons are programmable. So if you want to remap any of these buttons, you can definitely do that if you need to. But in most cases, I've only used controllers with 2 back buttons, so these are pretty good for me. Kurt Casper says, wish Khalid had mouse click trigger toggle is my only complaint, but I don't play enough FPS to care. Yeah, this one's gonna be using a digital trigger stop. So what we did with the Hall effect triggers is these are accurate down to 0.1 millimeters, just like the joysticks. So we have an option called hair trigger mode. So if you enable it, if you just barely press on the trigger, it's gonna act like a digital trigger stop for you. So instantly firing whatever weapon you guys got on you. It's really great if you guys play games like Fortnite, Black Ops 6, or even Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is like my favorite controller at the moment. Brendan Boyd says, can you control headset game and party volume separately? On the Khalid RGB, I'm pretty sure there's a function for it. I know on like the G7s, if you press the function key and you press up and down, it will change the party, or just, I think it's not the party volume, but I think it's the main volume. I could be wrong though, I don't play on Xbox too much. But if you press on the function key, you can press up and down to change the volume of your game. Is there a way to bind multiple buttons to a single back bumper at once like a macro? No, not on these Xbox controllers. So that's the thing, Microsoft doesn't allow macro keys for any controller on Xbox. So you don't get macros, but you do get remappable buttons. So that's available on our controllers. But if you guys do want macros, we do have those available on our Cyclone 2. This is only gonna work on PC, Nintendo Switch, and on mobile devices. So just keep that in mind. 9 Merc says that Iron Man controller is nice, bro, isn't it? The Iron Man controller is pretty sick. And yeah, guys, right now we have only about 6 minutes left of the Khalid RGB flash sale. We only have 2 at only $42.50. 9 Merc says, hope to see more collabs. Yeah, bro, me too. I hope we get a lot more collabs very soon. Who knows, who knows? I saw some early like new controllers that will be dropping soon. We got some pretty cool stuff. We got some Deadpool. We got some Deadpool stuff coming, so just make sure you guys are double tapping the screen and following us. There's a reason why some of the biggest companies in the world are partnering with Gamesir. It's because nobody is touching us in terms of performance and dollar value. Chris says, when are you guys making your next controller? We already showed you, Chris. The G7 Pro is the newest controller. He's already asking for the new one after that. Kirk Casper says, so even on PC, Khalid can't macro? No, if you're on PC, you can do a macro for the Khalid. You will need like a different, you'll probably have to do it on like a separate software or via Steam. It's not gonna be available for via the Gamesir Connects, via the Gamesir Nexus software that the Khalid does come with. If you guys want macros on PC, go for the Cyclone 2. This one comes with the software that you guys can do it. 9 Merc says Deadpool for G Pro or Xbox Tarantula. It's gonna be for Deadpool. You guys will see it. You guys will see it. We'll announce it soon. Kirk Casper says how? You have to download separate softwares for macros on PC if your controller doesn't like already support it. Fever Pro says yes, he's back. That other dude was not chill and rude. That's all right. Chris says, hey, just trying to get the newest one. Yeah, no, I feel you, bro, I feel you. Right now, we don't have a release date for it. So if you want the newest one, it is actually gonna be the Khalid for Xbox, but we also have the Cyclone 2 if you're on PC for the newest. Why is the HE cheaper on Walmart? I have no idea. It shouldn't be cheaper. All of the devices should be at like retail price. Brendan Boyd says, how long is a cord? If you're gonna get the Khalid, it's gonna be a 10-foot long cord. So if you guys play from like a sofa and TV couch setup, it's gonna be taller than even like Shaq. Ape says, hey, shout out to the homie for sending the gifts, bro. Definitely for the G7 Pro. Yeah, the G7 Pro is gonna be crazy, bro. Definitely for the G7 Pro. Who knows, who knows? We'll see, we'll see. It's only 44. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, right now we are doing flash sales on our TikTok. So right now we have the Khalid RGB going as low as $42.50. We can actually price match it or just make it lower on our TikTok right now. So if you guys want to double tap the screen, we actually do owe you guys another flash sale after the Khalid is over. So if you guys are looking to get the Cyclone 2, make sure you guys are double tapping the screen. I need that G7 Pro ASAP. I know, bro, I know. But yeah, guys, shout out to everybody who's showing all that love and support. If you guys are trying to get a new device, comment down below what games you guys are playing and also the platform you are currently on. The Khalid RGB right now is on sale for only 2.5 minutes, guys. Or 3 minutes, really. And it's gonna have Hall effect joysticks. So what separates Gamesir from all the other controller companies is the fact that we were the first one to patent Hall effect tech for pro devices. So if you guys get dirt, Cheeto dust inside your controller, you don't have to deal with stick drift, and it's gonna stay accurate down to 0.1 millimeters. I love Roller says, y'all gotta release that new Pro Xbox ASAP. I know, bro, I know. Sarwin says, give me one for free. Yeah, you're gonna have to buy it, homie. Right now it's only $42.50, so make sure to get it if you guys are interested, especially if you guys are tired of getting the same Xbox controller over and over. These devices are made of the official Xbox parts, so you know you're not getting Temu quality parts or anything like that, and you guys get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate. So if you guys want something that's gonna last way longer, definitely pick this one up today while it is available. I have the Khalid G7 SE and HE, Cyclone 2, and Tarantula. Heck yeah, bro. Shout out to 9 Mercs. Says now I'm just waiting for G7 Pro and Xbox Tarantula. That Xbox Tarantula is gonna be actually crazy. I didn't even know that was gonna be a thing. I was actually super surprised by the Xbox Tarantula. But yeah, guys, and with the Khalid RGB, right now it's only $42.50. We have only 2 of these controllers left for the next minute and a half. If you guys are playing on Xbox and you're tired of overpaying for pro controllers, this is gonna be your last chance to pick this one up at a lower price. A regular Xbox controller is 70 bucks from Microsoft, where pro devices are usually around like $200 to even $150. So this is gonna be a fraction of the cost at only 42 bucks. Made with official Xbox parts and comes with a free month of Game Pass Ultimate. And you guys don't have to worry about stick drift at all. Hall effect joysticks make sure that you guys never get stick drift because we're using magnets instead of a laser system. Chris says, what's the difference between Khalid and the Khalid Flux? Are they the same or just different colors? So they're actually pretty different. The Khalid RGB is gonna be more of a pro-centric controller, while the Khalid Flux is gonna be more of a casual controller. Because this one has membrane buttons, and it's still using the same response systems as a G7 Pro, or the G7 SE. So it's gonna be a little bit older. The G7 SE came out 2 years ago, and these have the same internals, essentially. So go for the Khalid if you guys want a pro controller. Vaughn says, I've been playing on the Gamesir Khalid for a month. I just want to say it's a very good purchase. Shout out to the homie Vaughn. I'm glad you're loving it, bro. 8 Balance says, wait, is it in stores or only on Walmart website? Only on websites, only on websites. We don't sell in stores because then we'd have to raise the prices via distribution fees and such. So it's gonna be all on the websites. And guys, we have only 2 seconds left. It's over, it's gone. Sorry about it, guys. But if you do wanna pick up a Cyclone 2, we do have some sales for you guys. Cyclone 2 as low as $49.99 with us today.
I'm gonna start those sales today.
Go for it. We just hit 5K likes, guys, so now we're gonna do a sale for the Cyclone 2. So if you guys have been waiting for the Cyclone to go on sale, now is the opportunity, homies. And basically what makes the Cyclone 2 so sick is instead of you guys spending like $300 on scuff or $200 on like a PDP controller or anything like that, this is only $49.99. You get TMR joysticks, which offer really low latency, 1000 hertz completely wirelessly, and it's actually one of the only controllers in the entire industry that can actually do that. And you guys can feel free to Google that as well. Another big cool thing about this controller is you get trigger stops that are also turbo functional.
Flash sale will start in 5 seconds.
In 5 seconds, guys, the flash sales will start. So with that turbo functional trigger, guys, you can actually turn semi-auto weapons into fully automatic.
It just started.
And now the Cyclone's available for as low as $45 for the next 10 minutes.
It's gonna be like a more affordable.
Lipple says, Unc, why was you in the Mushroom Kingdom? Bro, what do you think I was doing? I was picking the mushrooms, bro. Trying to get taller. I'm only 5'10" out here. FIFA Pro says, shout out to the homie FIFA Pro for following live. If you guys want to get the Cyclone 2, feel free to click on that pinned product down below. What makes the Cyclone 2 a better controller than like a $200 Xbox Elite is this is gonna have TMR joysticks. So now you guys get 1000 hertz completely wirelessly, trigger stops, and extra programmable back buttons.
And highly recommend a bundle.
At its home.
It's only $48 and
oh
it's
shit,
only
yeah.
$45.
So yeah, guys,
$3.
Yeah, if you guys want to get the bundle edition, right now it's actually on sale for at only $48 with us today. So if you guys want to get the black or the white one, I do recommend getting the bundle because it's gonna come with the charging stand. I just saw that Pro's at his home, bro. Chill. Don't be exposing me like that, guys. I be telling y'all this is my living room. But if you guys want to get the Cyclone 2, it's only $45, guys. Where we'll be able to watch Unc when TikTok gets banned. To be honest, bro, I think your phones will still be able to connect to TikTok servers, but you guys will still catch me around. And Gamesir, we're still gonna be around on our YouTube, Twitches, everything, bro. So it's all good. You'll still see my face and my long ass hair. Right now, guys, the Cyclone 2 is only $45. Brendan Boyd says, is the Cyclone wireless to an Xbox Series S? No. So the Cyclone 2 is not gonna work on Xbox. It's actually only gonna work on PC, Nintendo Switch, and on mobile devices. Basically, what makes this controller way better than like most pro controllers is the fact that this is gonna have all mechanical buttons and the joysticks are completely customizable. So you can make your own custom response curve and change the reverse dead zones on this controller if you wanted to do that. The hair looks way better now. I appreciate you, Lipple. I appreciate you, homie. But yeah, guys, only 7.5-ish minutes left of the flash sale for the Cyclone 2. It's only $45 today, where the full price is still $49.99. This is gonna be a better purchase than spending like $70 on a regular Xbox or PlayStation controller. Hector says, where do I go if my left trigger stopped working? If your left trigger stopped working, try going to profile 2 or 3. Like try changing the profile of your controller. Maybe that'll fix it. But if it's like a hardware issue, hit up our support team wherever you bought it. So if you bought it on our TikTok, hit up our support team on our TikTok. If you bought it on our website, go to the website. But let our support team know, and then we'll send you a replacement controller. But yeah, guys, shout out to everybody who's gotten a brand new device with us. If you have any more questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. But if you are playing games like Black Ops 6, Marvel Rivals, or even Rocket League, what makes this controller so great is you get way faster response times, down to 1,000 hertz response rate, or 1,000 hertz. So most Xbox controllers can cap out at like 125 hertz, and that's the same with other pro controllers. So we're using TMR sticks, which now you get no stick drift, all mechanical buttons, and even macro programmable buttons as well. Lipple says, I need the G7 Pro, I'm saving up. Bro, it's gonna be crazy. That G7 Pro is gonna be so sick. Brendan Boyd says, but the Cyclone will connect wired to the Xbox Series S? No. The Cyclone is not going to connect to an Xbox because it doesn't have the key inside. It doesn't have it's not Xbox authorized. This one only works on PC. You can buy it and try to connect it to your Xbox, but unless you have a controller converter, it's not gonna send the inputs through. So make sure you guys are clicking on that pinned product down below. If you guys are playing on Xbox and you want to use the Cyclone 2, make sure to get a controller converter for it. This one's gonna have trigger stoppers to fire weapons quicker, all mechanical buttons, and even TMR joysticks, which are accurate down to 0.1 millimeters. And this controller is turbo functional. So you can actually turn semi-auto weapons into fully automatic. So that can help you guys fire weapons way faster and win games more often. So if you guys have any more questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. But if you guys play games like Marvel Rivals or like Overwatch, for instance, those games are gonna be critical for having tracking movements. So that's what's gonna help you guys get like headshots and attack people, because usually those characters and heroes are jumping around all over the place. So if you guys want something that's gonna help you guys get headshots and just get shots way more frequently, definitely pick up the Cyclone 2 while it is available with us today, guys. It's only available for as low as $45, where for most pro controllers, it's around 200 bucks for those. If you have any more questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. But yeah, that's what's super sick about our controllers. You guys don't need to spend an arm and a leg for them, and they're gonna offer way faster response times than most premium devices. It also comes in 2 different colorways, and you guys can make your own custom LED pattern on them too. So let me see if I can get this guy going for you. Or actually, and these do come with a charging stand. So if you guys want to like customize your controller or like have easy on and off feature, I do recommend picking up the Cyclone 2 for that. Whoops. Chris has just asked my mom if he can get one while she's at work. I hope she says yes. Shout out to the homie Chris, bro. Yeah, I hope your mom says yes too. Just let her know that once you get this controller, you're not gonna be asking for another one again. And that's because this does not get stick drift. So you don't have to go buying the same controller over and over. And the cool thing too, is if you guys ever need replacement devices, just let our support team know. That's what separates us from like Scuff and all the other pro controller companies out there, is we actually stand behind our product. So if your controller breaks on you, that's on us. If you hit up our support team, we will send you a free replacement controller. That way you guys can get going again. You get all mechanical buttons, so the controller does sound and feel really premium in hands. And you can actually remap or make these buttons macro programmable. So if you guys play fighting games like Mortal Kombat, you can actually assign each of these back buttons or any of these front facing buttons to be a combination of keys. So you can do like bottom left X or bottom left B. for like Scorpion or for like a Sub-Zero. And you can just have those combos be pressed just from one click of a button. So it helps a ton in fighting games, but if you guys get creative with it, you can use it in like single player games or even in like Call of Duty for like a YY macro if you wanted. So definitely guys, if you are looking to get a new device with us, click on that pinned product down below so you guys can get one super soon. We only have 2 of the Cyclones left for as low as $45. And that flash sale is gonna be ending in about 2 minutes, in 2 minutes. So if you guys wanna get a new controller, your last chance is gonna be very, very soon. Chris says, so if my headset audio is a little messed up, it just means I need to update the controller. Yeah, if it feels like your headset audio is like finicky or if it's like muffled or anything like that, download Gamesir Connect. That's gonna be the software that comes with the Cyclone 2. We've actually never had any issues with the Cyclone 2 in terms of headset sound, so you should be good on all fronts on that. But if you're using like, for instance, the G7 SE, this did come out 2 years ago and we had issues with the G7 with the headset, but we did patch those in like updates that came out like I think 4 or 5 months ago. So any headset issues, just make sure to update guys. It should be all Gucci. But if you guys ever need any help like setting up your controller, configuring it or anything like that, like I said, we go live every single day almost. So if you need help, just jump back into our live stream and I can help you set it up or just find the best settings for whatever game you guys are playing. So yeah, Cyclone 2 right now is only $45 and you guys have less than a minute to pick it up for that price. So shout out to everybody who's been able to pick up a new controller with us today. You guys have officially 1 minute left of this sale, guys. So don't miss out, don't miss out. And also too, what makes the Cyclone 2 a super dope controller compared to like other devices is this is only $45. A regular PlayStation or Xbox controller is still 75 to 70 bucks. So this is gonna be a fraction of the cost. You get TMR joysticks, so now you don't have to worry about stick drift. And you guys get trigger stops too. That can help fire weapons way quicker. But they also have turbo functional settings. So you can actually turn a turbo mode on to turn your semi-automatic weapons into fully automatic. So that's gonna help you guys turn the tide on whatever game you're playing. And you can assign that for B if you guys wanna crouch a lot faster too. And shout out to the homie Alphanzon, because I already bought one. Shout out to the homie, shout out to the homie. But yeah guys, congrats to everybody getting a brand new controller with us. If you are looking to get a new device, make sure you guys click on that pinned product down below and let me know what platform you're on and what games you guys play the most of. Hey guys, I have a Tarantula Pro and absolutely love it. Shout out to the homie Sync, bro. I'm glad you're loving it. Yeah, the Tarantula Pro is like my favorite controller as well. The Cyclone, I use it mostly on my PC, but whenever I'm playing on my Switch, dude, the Tarantula Pro is a really, really dope device. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. The Tarantula and the Cyclone are gonna be our newest PC controllers, but if you guys are on Xbox, we do have the Khalid RGB available as well. So just make sure to double tap that screen and click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of the screen so you guys can see all the different deals and discounts today. George says, y'all popped up on my FYP for a couple days after buying one. That's what's up. Yeah. That's because we're tracking you, bro. We're tracking your moves, George. Just kidding. But yeah, if you ever need help setting up your controller or anything, just feel free to jump back into our live streams. We go live like almost every single day. So that's what's super sick about these controllers too. You guys can customize them to do whatever it is that you guys want them to do. The buttons are remappable and you can change the response curve of the joysticks and the dead zones on them as well. So that's gonna be it for the Cyclone 2. So if you guys been wanting to get a new controller, the Cyclone 2 is a super awesome option for you guys. And once we get to 10K likes, we're gonna do another flash sale for the Khalid RGB. So if you guys are playing on Xbox, the Khalid's gonna be an awesome option for you guys to get. So make sure you click on that pinned product down below to grab yours with us today. George says, is there a trigger stop feature? Just wondering. So if you're looking at the Cyclone 2, this one does have a trigger stop feature. This one, all you have to do is just press the switch on it right here. So if you turn that off, you can play racing games and stuff effectively, or any like games for that matter that use it. But you can easily turn that off, turn that switch forward, and then you'll be able to fire weapons a little bit faster. Josh says price. Click on that pinned product down below if you guys want to see the prices of these controllers. The Cyclone 2 right now is only $49.99, but the pinned controller is going to be the Khalid RGB, which is only about
I'll start with flash out with RGB. It's going to be $42.
ooh, yeah, the Khalid RGB is going to be $42 for you guys today. So we're going to be dropping the price on the Khalid very, very soon for y'all. And also too, if you guys have any more questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. The Khalid RGB is gonna have all mechanical buttons. Hall effect joysticks will stay accurate down to 0.1 millimeters. So it's gonna be really accurate for those hard to reach spots. And you guys get those digital trigger stops, which will help firing weapons way quicker. So definitely don't miss out if you're looking for something that's gonna improve your gameplay, especially if you guys play games like Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty, or even Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals plays a lot like Overwatch, so with heroes jumping and flying all over the place, it's gonna be better to have something that's gonna be a lot better with like tracking movements. And with Hall effect joysticks, these are gonna be super accurate and they're gonna help a ton with tracking those movements and getting headshots more consistently. So shout out to everybody who's been able to pick up a new controller with us. The Khalid RGB is only $42.50. We only have 2 of those controllers left available now. So yeah, shout out to everybody who's gotten a brand new device, guys. You guys are the realest. And if you guys have any more questions for me as well, make sure you guys comment them. Right now with the Khalid, if you are tired of constantly getting stick drift, this device is made with official Xbox parts and materials, so you don't have to worry about getting a Temu controller or something made with like cheap plastic. And you guys get a whole month to play 450 plus games completely for free. So shout out to everybody who's been able to pick one up with us today. But yeah, guys, and shout out to everybody who's been able to get a new controller. Yeah, number 4 is gonna be, Cyclone 2 is gonna be number 4 in the cart. If you guys want the Khalid right now, we are running a special sale for it for as low as $42.50. What separates this device from like a regular Xbox controller or just like most of the other pro devices in the industry is the fact that this is gonna be a fraction of the cost and it's gonna be made with better parts for performance. So the reason why I say that is we're the first company to ban Hall effect tech for pro controllers. So Cheeto dust, dirt, and debris, if it gets inside the joysticks, you don't have to worry about stick drift at all. That's because we're the first ones to do electromagnetic joysticks, and that's also the biggest reason why Microsoft did partner up with us. So now you guys get these controllers made with official Xbox parts, has crazy low latency, all the way up to 1,000 hertz, where an Xbox Elite controller that's $200 can barely do 125. So this is gonna be way faster, you get way less latency with this controller, all mechanical buttons, and even digital trigger stoppers to help fire weapons quicker. So if you guys want to get the Khalid, it's only $42.50, and you guys only have 2 of these controllers left for the next 7 minutes. So if you guys want to save some money and get a controller that's going to last longer, that's what's super sick about our devices, is you don't have to go to the store and buy the same thing over and over. It's not gonna get you guys stick drift whatsoever, but if you guys need a replacement device, we can replace the controller completely for free for you guys. Chris says, when is the Pro releasing, bro? That rhymed. The Pro, we have no official release date for the G7 Pro. Maybe in March, but it could change. So, no official release dates just yet. But yeah, guys, with the Khalid RGB, this guy's only $42.50. You get all mechanical buttons and even Hall effect joysticks that stay accurate down to 0.1 millimeters. Don't miss out on getting this controller with us today while it is still available. And if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. But if you guys don't want to take my word for it, that's totally chill. You can click on that pinned product down below and you can check to see what our verified customers have had to say about the controller. We've had over like 300 4 to 5 stars for the Khalid RGB, and we've had thousands for like the G7s and all of our other devices too. So if you guys are looking to get something that's widely considered like one of the best controllers in the gaming industry, definitely try these out today. It's only $42. We're running a special sale right now, and it's made with official Xbox parts. So you don't have to feel like you're getting an off-brand controller or anything like that. You even get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate included. So it's gonna be accurate down to 0.1 millimeters, and with those digital trigger stops, fire weapons faster than your opponents. So that way you guys can stay in the game a little bit longer. I find this controller to be amazing for like Rocket League, Black Ops 6, or even if you guys play Rainbow Six Siege. This is great for like responding to gunfights a lot sooner because this has ultra low latency all the way up to 1000 hertz, where like a regular controller can only do 125. So don't miss out. If you guys want something that's gonna help you guys win more games more frequently or help you stay in the game a lot longer, this is only gonna be $42.50 only for the next 5 minutes. But you guys do have to act fast because we only have 2 of these left in stock right now. Only 2 of these controllers are left in stock. It's gonna work on Xbox and on PC, so if you guys play on any of those platforms, it's gonna be great for responding to gunfights sooner while playing Marvel Rivals, Black Ops 6, or even if you guys are playing games like Valorant, it's a pretty good one for this as well. But even if you guys play games like Rocket League or NBA 2K, it's gonna help animations play a little bit faster. So in Rocket League, you actually get way more control over your car while performing aerials. And in games like Madden NFL, you can actually evade tackles a little bit easier too. So definitely don't miss out on the Khalid RGB. You get all mechanical buttons, digital trigger stops to fire weapons quicker, and all these buttons are macro, or they're all programmable. So you can actually remap all these buttons, so you can assign the back buttons to help with like a YY swap, or you can use it for like the new Omni movement in Black Ops 6, which I do recommend. So definitely don't miss out on this controller while it is still available. And if you guys have any more questions for me, go ahead and just drop them down below. That way I can figure out what's gonna be the best controller for you guys individually. You don't need to spend an arm and a leg just to get pro features, guys. That's a total misconception. This is gonna be made with parts you guys already know and love, but for a fraction of the price. A regular Xbox controller is around 70 bucks. The Khalid right now is only $42.50. So if you guys are looking to upgrade your device or get a new controller that will last longer, make sure you guys are double tapping that screen, because once we get to 10K likes, we can do some more flash sales on our controllers. So shout out to everybody who's been able to pick some up with us today. Make sure to click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of your screen to check out all of our different deals and discounts now. But yeah, you guys don't need to spend an arm or a leg for none of that. And feel free to click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of the screen. Here's where you guys can see a full detailed list of all of our devices going on today. So if you guys are on the TikTok, make sure you guys click on that button and you guys can see all the devices we got going on. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars for pro features while we have these super sick deals and discounts available for you guys now. And if you guys play games like Rocket League, Fortnite, or even NBA 2K. On NBA 2K, you can actually shoot on green way more consistently, and that's because of the faster response times. You can do 1000 hertz, so shooting on green is going to be a little bit easier to predict and help you guys win games more frequently. This is made with official Xbox parts and materials as well. So if you guys are tired of getting Temu controllers or just stuff that breaks super easily, these are made with parts that you guys already know and love from Microsoft, and they actually have natural flex points in them. So if you guys want to throw them on the ground, it's actually going to flex to preserve the motherboard from inside from chipping or cracking. So super sick deals and discounts available for everybody today. And you guys can feel free to click on that golden shopping cart to check out everything. If you're tired of overpaying for pro controllers, that's what makes the Khalid RGB a super dope device, is it's gonna be a fraction of the cost of an Xbox Elite, which is around like $200. This is gonna have the same performance at only $42.50. You get Hall effect joysticks, so nobody has to deal with stick drift. You get all mechanical buttons, so it sounds and feels like a premium controller. And included is even digital trigger stops that can help you guys fire weapons way quicker than normal. So if you guys want to stay in the game longer or just win more games in general, Khalid's gonna be an awesome companion for you guys, and you do get extra programmable back buttons too. It's made with official parts from Microsoft, so you're not getting off-branded parts here. And since we're partners, you actually do get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate included with the device. So shout out to the homie Chris for sending the gifts, guys. We really appreciate it. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. Let me know what platform you guys are playing on, and also what games you guys are currently playing the most of. That way I can figure out what's gonna be the best controller for you guys individually. There you go. Demon Snipe says PS5. Right now we don't have any PS5 controllers at the moment, but if you have like a controller converter, then you can. But yeah, right now we're not partners with Sony at the moment, so maybe in the future though, just keep your fingers crossed for us. Maybe things will change, guys. Maybe things will change. But yeah, guys, the Khalid RGB right now is only $42.50. So if you guys wanted to save some money on that controller, you get digital trigger stops, which can actually help firing weapons quicker, or to help you respond to gunfights when you guys combine that with the 1000 hertz. You get all mechanical buttons, so it sounds and feels like a premium controller. You said I need a who? A controller converter, homie. We don't have any devices that work on Sony. So you have to get like a wingman or something like that. But make sure that you get the red one. And if you guys ever need help setting up your controller as well, you can always jump back into our live streams. We go live every single day, and all the Khalid flash sales are completely over, guys. So if you guys missed out on the Khalid sale, it is completely done. The next one will start at 10K likes. At 10K likes is when we'll start the next flash sale, so make sure you guys are double tapping that screen so we can get it started for you guys super duper soon. But yeah, that's what's super dope about the Khalid RGB. If you guys are playing on Xbox, this is gonna offer the fastest response time, faster than like a $200 SCUF and even a PDP controller. But especially when you guys compare it to an Xbox Elite, the Khalid RGB is actually gonna offer faster response times, all the way up to 1000 hertz, while the Elite can only do 125. So it's gonna be better while playing Rocket League because you're gonna be able to manage your aerials easier, and you get those digital trigger stops that can help fire weapons a little bit quicker as well. So don't miss out on the Khalid RGB while it is still available, guys. And you can even click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left and check out all of our other devices going on today. You can see all of our super sick deals and discounts, especially if you guys play on mobile devices. We have the G8 Pro or the G8 Galileo and the G8 Plus available now. But yeah, guys, don't miss out on these super sick deals and discounts. The Khalid RGB is gonna be the best for Xbox users, but if you guys play on PC, we do have a bunch of different options available. The Cyclone 2 is our newest controller for you guys. It's gonna have trigger stops that help fire weapons quicker, and all mechanical buttons, as well as our brand new TMR joysticks. With our new TMR joysticks, this can now do 1000 hertz completely wirelessly. And it's actually one of the only controllers in the entire industry that can actually do that. So if you guys wanted to get this controller, it's gonna be our best for PC. And it's gonna be at a way lower price at only $49.99 with us now. So shout out to everybody who's been getting a new controller. If you guys have any more questions for me, make sure you guys comment them down below. You don't need to overpay for pro controllers while we have the Cyclone 2 available now, and it offers remappable macro keys. So when you guys play Mortal Kombat or any other fighting games, instead of you guys having to do like a back left X or back left B, you can actually assign a macro key for any of these buttons, so you guys can perform combos with just one click of a button, and you guys can get super creative with that while you guys are playing like FPS games or any other games in general. So you guys can also use that for Fortnite as well. So if you guys want to like crouch, but also while you crouch and aim, maybe it's gonna like crouch and spam B. You can also do that as well. It's a super awesome option for these controllers if you guys are looking to get a new device for yourself. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars just to get pro features, guys. And at 10K likes, that's when we're gonna do the flash sale for this Cyclone 2. So make sure you guys are double tap that screen. You guys can also click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of the screen to check out all of our other devices too. So if you guys want to see all of the controllers, we have everything from controllers that work on Xbox to PC to even devices that'll work on your iPads and on your phones, and much, much, much more. So if you guys want to get a new device with us today, don't hesitate while we still have these high quality controllers available for lower prices. E7 says, I bought one from Christmas. Shout out to the homie E7, bro. That's what's up, dog. And right now we're at 9.2K likes. So once we get to 10K likes, we're gonna do a flash sale for you guys for the Cyclone 2. So you guys can actually save some money on it with us. So make sure you guys are double tapping that screen so we can get those sales started very, very soon. Yeah, right now the Cyclone 2 is only $49.99 with us, guys. So if you guys want to save some money, Cyclone's gonna be a great option. Basically what separates this device from like a bunch of other controllers out there is that you will be getting all mechanical buttons, macro programmable as well. So you guys can make these be a combination of keys, or you guys can get creative for any games to help you guys out. But my favorite part about this controller is the fact that it does have turbo functions. So you can actually turn a semi-auto weapon into fully automatic. So you guys can make it to where you can fire weapons way quicker. E7 says, done, you're at 10K likes. We just got it, guys. Cyclone 2 flash sale is gonna start in just a couple seconds for y'all. So shout out to everybody who's been able to show all that love and support. And make sure you guys are double tapping the screen still. Can you log on to that one on my computer? No worries, no worries. And guys, we're starting the flash sales for the Cyclone 2 very soon. So if you guys don't want to overpay for pro controllers, the Cyclone's going to be at a discounted price. Even though it's, oh, let's do a countdown. Let's do it. All right, guys, get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Cyclone 2 is only $45 with us today. So if you guys want to pick yours up, we only have 2 of those controllers left for the next 10 minutes. So make sure you guys are double tapping that screen if you do want to get a new controller with us today. You guys don't need to spend an arm and a leg for pro controllers. And if you guys want to check out all the features that it does come with, you don't have to take my word for it at all. Just click on that pinned product down below, and you guys can actually scroll down to see what our verified reviewers have had to say about the controller. If you guys need replacement controllers, you can also hit us up there as well. But yeah, guys, right now the Cyclone 2 is only $45 with us today. So don't miss out on these super sick deals and discounts. And you can also feel free to click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner as well. That's how you guys are gonna see all of our different devices. So with the Cyclone 2, I do play a bunch of Rocket League. So if you guys want something that's gonna be a lot easier to practice like saves or to practice your like different aerial shots, with faster response times, you do get way more control over your car. And this is gonna help you guys out a ton with that. You also get motion control too. This has 6-axis motion control. So you guys can do gyro aiming if you guys wanted to. So that can help a lot while getting headshots or for cleaning up lobbies, depending on whatever games you guys are currently playing. There we go. Here, let me set this up for you guys. Perfect. So yeah, guys, shout out to everybody who's been able to get a new controller with us. So definitely don't miss out on the Cyclone 2 while it is still available. But yeah, the cool thing about the Cyclone is that it's not just gonna work for one device. It's compatible with PC, Switch, iOS, and Android. So you guys can play your favorite games literally on any platform with ease. And you guys can experience the new TMR joysticks. With our new joysticks, guys, this is gonna offer higher accuracy with a higher resolution and no stick drift whatsoever. Gamesir since 2017 has been doing Hall effect tech or just electromagnetic joysticks for a long time. That's the biggest reason why big companies like Microsoft and Marvel has partnered up with us. It's because we have super reliable controllers that never get drift, and offer better performance than even like an Xbox Elite controller, which is around like $150. So if you don't want to spend $150 on a controller that's going to perform like a $70 device, get the Cyclone 2 for only 45 bucks. This is gonna do 1,000 hertz response rate completely wirelessly, and it's actually one of the only controllers in the entire industry that can do that. You guys get turbo functional triggers and trigger stoppers too, so that's gonna help a ton while playing competitive games like Black Ops 6, Rainbow Six Siege especially, and even Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals plays a lot like Overwatch, so it's better for like tracking movements. So if you guys wanna get to the nitty gritty with your joysticks, the cool thing about the Cyclone 2 is these are completely customizable. You can change your own response curve on the joystick, and the dead zone you can put it all the way down to 0 if you wanted. Super high quality controllers for lower prices, so if you guys are tired of constantly getting stick drift, click on that pinned product down below to grab yours with us today, guys. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars for pro features at all. One user's view product. Shout out to the homies, guys. Right now we have only about 6.5 minutes left of the Cyclone 2 flash sale. You guys can click on that pinned product down below and scroll down to see what our verified gamers have had to say, guys. But if you guys ever need help setting up your controller, or if you just need it replaced, we do offer replacement controllers completely for free. So just make sure that you guys are following us if you guys ever need that set up. But yeah, guys, shout out to everybody who's been able to get a brand new controller with us. We have only 2 Cyclone 2s left at only 6 minutes left of this flash sale, guys. Oops. So if you guys play games like Mortal Kombat, Fortnite, or even Rainbow Six Siege, if you guys want something that's gonna help you guys respond to gunfights way sooner, this is gonna be a dope controller for it. Show the paddles. Yeah, we got the paddles right here. 2 extra buttons on the back, and these are macro programmable. So if you guys wanna do like a YY macro or get creative with it, you guys can completely change it however way you guys need to. And with our TMR joysticks, these are great for being able to respond to gunfights sooner and firing weapons faster too. But yeah, guys, oops, the paddles. Shout out to the homie. But yeah, guys, and right now it's only $45 for the Cyclone 2 for 5 minutes, guys. For the next 5 minutes, you guys can pick up this flash sale for. So definitely don't miss out while you guys get any. Are those Hall Effect joysticks? So no, Kevin, these are actually gonna be TMR joysticks. So Hall Effect joysticks is still really, really good, but we've actually upgraded. So with TMR sticks, what makes them different than Hall Effect is these actually have less power consumption. So now this controller can do 1,000 hertz wirelessly. So that's like kind of the big difference in why we made the change. It's so our controllers can be even faster now. So they're still electromagnetic joysticks though, so you still don't have to worry about stick drift, but now they will have a higher resolution, so it's actually gonna be way more accurate too. So Cyclone 2 is super worth it if you guys are playing on like Black Ops 6, PC, Nintendo Switch, or just on like mobile games. It's gonna have mechanical buttons and it's completely customizable. You can change the LED lights on them, and they also have turbo functions. So if you guys want to turn like a semi-auto weapon into fully automatic, this is gonna be an awesome option for you guys. So definitely don't miss out on these super sick deals and discounts while it is still available. Only $45, and you guys can even click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left. Check out all of our controllers today, guys. No, these are not Hall Effect joysticks. These are TMR sticks on the Cyclone 2. But yeah, guys, only $45 for the next 3 minutes for the Cyclone 2. Get a low taper? Hell no. Hell no. That's a terrible cut. And you guys can even click on that pinned product if you guys want to see what our verified consumers got to say. Right, not for the Cyclone 2 and Tarantula. Yeah, for the Cyclone 2 and Tarantula, those guys are using our new joysticks, which are really great too. So if you guys have been wanting to upgrade your controllers for the longest time, now is gonna be literally the best time to do it. Our devices, if you guys are trying to like go pro, or if you guys are trying to like win more games with your friends, since they have higher accuracy, you guys can get headshots way more consistently and respond to gunfights way faster, because the response, the latency on this controller is like extremely lower than like even like a Scuff controller for like $300. But yeah, guys, definitely don't miss out on these super sick deals and discounts. Cyclone 2 is only $45 with us today. You guys only have 2 minutes left of that flash sale. You get all mechanical buttons, TMR sticks, and these are removable too. I completely forgot to mention that. So if you guys want to like get a taller stick or just change the style, that is completely available with this device. So we have only 2 of these controllers left, where for a regular Xbox controller, it's still like 70 bucks. So definitely pick this one up today while it's still available, guys. Chris says, she said yes, bro. Shout out to the homie Chris, that's what's up. Dude, W mom, W mom. Notification said at Gamesir. Appreciate it, appreciate it. But yeah, guys, don't miss out on these super sick deals and discounts. You guys only have about like a minute and a half left of the Cyclone 2 sale. So if you guys wanted to save some money, make sure you click on that pinned product down below and add it to your cart. So that way you guys can secure the price you see. Pika Bros says, just got my Cyclone 2 in. I can't wait to review it. Shout out to the homie Pika Bros. Hell yeah. And make sure, Pika Bros, download Gamesir Connect, so that way you can customize the response curve on the joystick. I really recommend like downloading an aim training like software or like a game, so that way you can find the best settings for your joystick. It really does help in the long run while playing like competitive games. So if you guys just want to be way more accurate, get those headshots more consistently, or just stay alive a lot longer in whatever games you're playing, this is going to be an awesome option for you guys. And right now it's also only $45 for the next 45 seconds. So act quickly, the time is ticking. And we also only have limited quantity. We only have 2 of the Cyclone 2 left at this flash sale. So act fast while you guys can. Most definitely, I'll def use it for Fort. Dude, Fort's gonna be sick. Highly recommend the bundle. Yeah, I forgot to mention, guys, it does come with a bundle edition. So if you guys want to get the charging stand, I do recommend it. It's actually pretty high quality for what it's worth. Take a listen. All mechanic or all metal, and it has a smart auto on and off feature. So you guys can easily pick it up and play right from the get-go. But yeah, guys. And the flash sale will be ending in just 5 more seconds, guys. So shout out to everybody who's been able to pick up the Cyclone 2 with us today, guys. Make sure you're still double tapping that screen, because once we get to 15K likes, we can do another flash sale very, very soon for y'all. If you're tired of overpaying for pro controllers, this is gonna be a better option with TMR joysticks, which now offers 0 stick shift whatsoever, but increased accuracy. So now you guys can get headshots way easier. You guys get trigger stops over here as well. So these can also be turbo functional, so you can turn your semi-auto weapons into fully automatic. So if you guys use DMRs, you can fire weapons way quicker. And you guys can assign that turbo function for your crouch button as well. So that way it's a lot harder for people to get headshots on you while playing Fortnite. Pika Bro says same quality and value for a fraction of the price. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you guys are tired of overpaying for like crazy high controllers, high quality parts and materials inside our devices, and the reason why we're able to keep them super affordable, like I get like what everybody's thinking, like, oh, with like super low price controllers, it's gotta feel cheap and not perform very well. What makes Gamesir different is that we actually focus on high quality parts and materials, but trying to keep them at a lower price point. So with our joysticks, we were the first ones to do electromagnetic technology for pro controllers. So even if like dirt and debris gets inside your device, no stick shift whatsoever. Let me read these comments. Sold my Scuff after I started using your controller. Shout out to the homie Pika Bros. He probably made like, you probably like got your money back on the Gamesir controller too. Chris says, you said y'all have a Discord for updates and like to see what the updates are. Yes. If you want to go to the Discord, go to the link in our bio on our TikTok. It should be there, but you can also visit us in our website as well for the Discord. But yeah, guys, the flash sale for the Cyclone 2 is officially over. But if you still want to get this controller, we still got about 10 minutes left of this live. So we may... Okay. So if you guys still want to get this controller, act fast while you guys still can. You don't need to spend an arm and leg just to get pro features. With the Cyclone 2, this is going to have all mechanical buttons, TMR joysticks, which will stay accurate down to 0.1 millimeters, and those trigger stops too that can help fire weapons way quicker. So don't miss out if you're looking to upgrade your current controller at the moment. And what you guys can also do is click on that golden shopping cart. Here's where we have a bunch of different devices available for you guys. We don't just carry PC controllers. We have devices that will work on your Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and even on your mobile devices like your iPad, your phone, if you guys play emulators or mobile games. So shout out to everybody showing all that love. And shout out to the homie Chris for showing all the love and support with the gifts, guys. The Cyclone 2 is right now my favorite controller while playing Marvel Rivals. If you guys play characters like Black Widow or like Winter Soldier, with the Cyclone 2 you can actually get headshots way more frequently, especially if you guys fine-tune your joystick settings. You can make your own response curve, and you can adjust reverse dead zones and the dead zones entirely on this device. So definitely, I do recommend adjusting the device and the macro buttons too. If you guys want to use your macro programmable buttons for like fighting games, you can assign it to be like bottom left B or bottom left X while you guys play like Mortal Kombat or Tekken. Or you guys can get really creative if you guys play more so like FPS games. So don't miss out on this super sick deal and discount while it is still available. And if you guys still want to get something that's going to last longer than a pro controller, this is going to be a better one at a fraction of the price. And if you guys don't want to take my word for it, just click on that pinned product down below and scroll down to see what our verified customers have to say about our devices. And if you guys have any questions about them, you can always jump back into our live streams. We go live every single day. We do different deals and discounts. So if you guys want to get some advice on the different settings or what are going to be the best mappings for you, you can always jump back into our live stream for that. What are you doing over there? The green screen? But yeah, guys, don't miss out on the Cyclone 2 while it's still available, guys. We also have a couple of different editions too. So if you guys just want to get the controller itself, that is available. But we do have a bundle edition, which will come with a charging stand. So you guys can actually change like, so that way you guys can actually like charge it while just setting it down and easily pick it up. So that way it has an auto on and off feature. So when you guys are ready to play, all you have to do is just pick it up essentially. So definitely don't miss out on the Cyclone 2 while it's still available, guys. All you have to do is just click on that pinned product down below. You can replace the joysticks anytime you guys need to. So if you want to replace it with like a taller one or a different style, that is completely available. It does have all mechanical buttons, so it sounds and feels like a premium controller. And you do get trigger stops too. So if you guys are playing your FPS games or if you want to play a racing game, you can turn that off to still get the Hall effect trigger. The trigger and the joysticks are going to have their own response curves. So if you guys are looking for something that's going to be super customizable and something that's going to help you guys out for the long run, this is going to be a better option than even a scuff controller, which is usually around 300 bucks. This is a fraction of the cost at only $49.99. So make sure you guys click on that pinned product down below to pick up your Cyclone 2 with us today. And if you guys want to see all the features that it has, make sure you guys click on that pinned product and scroll to the very bottom. And that way you guys can see all the specific features that this controller does come included with. Look at you. So yeah, definitely don't miss out on these super sick deals and discounts. You guys can see all the specific features included inside by checking that out. But yeah. So, and the cool thing about the Cyclone, it's not only for PC. This will work on your Nintendo Switch, your PC obviously, and even on your mobile devices. So if you guys play COD Mobile or PUBG Mobile, this is gonna be an awesome controller for you guys, and you can fine tune all the settings for it. You get all mechanical buttons, and it also has LED lights that do light up and look very nice. It's one of the only controllers in the entire industry that can do 1000 hertz completely wirelessly. And this is what it looks like with the LED lights on. So super dope controller. And this is how the turbo function looks whenever you guys use it. So it's gonna help you guys fire weapons way quicker. So if you guys want to turn your like semi-auto weapons into fully automatic, say that you guys use DMRs on Rainbow Six Siege, you can easily use that turbo function to fire your weapons way quicker. So don't miss out if you guys are playing competitive games. And shout out to everybody who's been able to pick up a brand new controller with us. So if you are looking to get a new controller, click on that pinned product down below to grab yours now while it is still available, guys. And we have a bunch of different devices when you guys click on that golden shopping cart. When you click on that golden shopping cart, you can see all the different deals and discounts going on. And you guys can scroll to the very bottom to see all of our controllers and even all the different electronics we got. Yeah, guys, don't miss your opportunity to get this controller today. This is the Cyclone 2. Can we change the pinned product to the Khalid? You guys don't need to spend hundreds of dollars for pro features. But yeah, and if you guys are playing on Xbox, you guys can get the Khalid RGB. 707 Saint Santi says, which is the best for Rainbow Six? So it kind of depends on your platform. So if you're playing on Xbox, I really would recommend the Khalid RGB. This is going to be Microsoft authorized, so you're not getting Temu parts here. It's made with actual Xbox parts. But this one's going to be using Hall Effect joysticks, so don't have to deal with stick drift, unlike you would with like an Xbox Elite controller. And you get all mechanical buttons. You also get a 1000 Hz response rate as well. Monkey says, can you show us on for PlayStation? Yeah, we have no controllers for PlayStation, but if you have a controller converter, then you can potentially use these devices for your PlayStation or other devices. Just make sure that you get like the right controller converter. But the Khalid RGB right now is gonna be our best controller for Xbox users. This one's pretty sick. It's made with the official parts, but you also get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate. The reason why Microsoft did partner up with us is because we're actually the first people to patent Hall Effect tech for pro controllers. So even if you guys get like dirt or debris inside the device, you don't have to deal with stick drift from us. You get extra programmable back buttons and these digital trigger stops too, so you guys can fire weapons way quicker and respond to gunfights sooner, which is going to keep you in the game a lot longer and just help you fight against people too. So yeah, shout out to everybody who's been showing all that love and support, guys. Right now we have only a couple minutes left of the Khalid RGB sale, so make sure you guys click on that pinned product down below to grab yours now, guys. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to comment them down below. Let me know what games you guys are playing and what platform you are currently on. Because if you're playing Rainbow Six Siege on Xbox, go for the Khalid RGB. But if you're playing on PC, go for the Cyclone 2. If you guys are using the Cyclone 2, this one has a turbo feature. So if you guys are using DMRs, you can actually turn a semi-automatic weapon into fully automatic. So it's gonna help you stay in the game way longer and hopefully win more games too. My favorite part with the Cyclone 2 is actually using that turbo mode for crouch while playing Fortnite. So that way it's a lot harder for people to get headshots on me. So definitely pick this one up today while it is still available. And we have only a couple minutes left of the sale, guys. So don't miss your opportunity while it is still available. You don't need to spend hundreds of dollars just to get pro features. And also too, with the Khalid RGB, it's made with parts you guys already know and love from Microsoft. We were actually the first company to patent Hall Effect tech for pro controllers. So even if like dirt and debris gets inside your device, you do not have to experience stick drift at all. And these controllers are gonna stay accurate down to 0.1 millimeters. So shout out to everybody who's been showing all that love and support. And if you are currently looking to upgrade your current play style or your controller in general, if you're dealing with stick drift, you don't have to deal with it with Gamesir. That's kind of like what separates Gamesir from all the other companies like SCUF, PDP, and even just Xbox and PlayStation. Our controllers don't get drift. So that means you don't have to go to the store and buy the same controller over and over and over again because we got it right the first time. With Hall Effect joysticks, we're using a magnet system instead of a laser one. So if dirt and Cheeto dust gets inside your controller, you're not gonna experience stick drift whatsoever. And it's actually way more affordable than a regular Xbox controller. They're usually 70 bucks. This is only $42.50. They're made with official Xbox parts, and you get extra back buttons too, which are completely remappable. So if you want to remap your buttons for the Omni movement system on Black Ops 6 or for any other things, it's gonna be an awesome option for you guys. All mechanical buttons, Hall Effect joysticks that stay accurate down to 0.1 millimeters, and you guys get 1,000 hertz gaming. So it's gonna be faster than most controllers in the industry. So if you guys are buying so if you guys are currently using like an Xbox Elite controller, the Khalid RGB is gonna perform way better at a fraction of the cost, because the Elites for some reason can only cap out at like 125 hertz, while with the Khalid RGB, this goes all the way up to 1,000. You get ultra low latency with this controller versus an Elite. And on top of that too, you get a free month of Game Pass Ultimate included with it. So shout out to everybody who's been able to get a brand new Khalid RGB with us, guys. And if you're looking to save some money today, don't miss your opportunity now to get this while it is still available. You guys don't need to spend an arm and a leg for pro controllers while we still got these going on today. You guys can even feel free to click on that golden shopping cart on the bottom left corner of your screen. So that way you guys can see all of our different deals and discounts we do have available for y'all today. We have a bunch of different devices, so if you have any more questions for me, make sure you guys comment them down below. But yeah, the Khalid RGB is gonna be a dope controller while playing Rocket League. It does offer faster response times all the way up to 1,000 hertz, so you can actually do your aerials a little bit easier and perform a little bit better while playing competitive games like Fortnite, Call of Duty, and all those other games too. So shout out to everybody who's been showing all that love and support. You guys are the realest. And if you guys have any more questions for me, feel free to comment down below what platform you guys are playing on and what games you guys are currently playing as well. So that way I can figure out what's gonna be the best controller for you guys individually. But yeah, guys, right now we got a couple minutes left of the flash sale, so don't miss your opportunity to get this one now while it is still available, guys. But yeah, you don't need to spend an arm and leg just to get pro features at all. So if you guys have any more questions for me, shout out to the homie Juan Garcia. Juan Garcia says Siege. There's one game that it has delay on. If you're saying it has delay on one game, you probably have dead zone settings. So Melt Season, go to your controller settings on whatever game you're using and just turn it down to 0. If it's literally one game you have delay on, it's probably because you have your dead zone settings on. Bruh. Okay. Juan Garcia, he said Siege. So if you're playing Siege, the Khalid RGB is going to be best for Xbox. If you're playing Siege on Xbox, this one's gonna be accurate down to 0.1 millimeters. So everybody's got like one shot in the head on Siege. So this is gonna help you get more headshots frequently. But my favorite part about the Khalid RGB is the fast response times. So you can actually respond to gunfights way sooner using this one. Melt Season says there is no dead zone settings on the game. What's the game, homie? It's Outlast Trials. Oh, bro, Outlast Trials has, yeah, that's definitely just the game. Okay. But yeah, Outlast Trials, that's just the game. That's okay. Yeah. Okay. All right, peace out, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Make sure you guys drink water, all that stuff, yeah. Do you record it on OBS?
I record that OBS. Trying to like record, later record, but on this platform, there's like no option to add a video.
Yeah, there is. There it is. It's right here. That's okay. That's okay. I'll do it.
I didn't find that to add the video.
Yeah, if you're gonna add it, you go over here. Well, you're in the wrong place for it. You gotta go to the overlays or go to the scene. Let that load.
Because when we started live stream, like it didn't show up everything right here, only showing like a connected to TikTok Studio.
It's still live.
For YouTube?
Mm-hmm.